What up? Good morning, GM. Wednesday. January 15th. 15th? Is it the 15th? Yes. 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Oof, it's a great day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler, Mando. How you guys doing today? Good morning.
It's a great day, like you said. CPI came out, market full send.
CPI came out, and the future of AI is pumping. Just love it. You know, you absolutely love it. Look at the comments. People are fucking hype. Crime season, let's go. That's so funny. You guys are losing it in the comments. I love that. I love me a nice morning in the bull market. It's funny, right? You know, 2 weeks it was enough to shake like the entirety of crypto Twitter out. You know, so hilarious. Tyler, good morning. How you doing today?
Today has been a very, very good day already. An electric start, and just the swings from Monday, Black Monday, to our beautiful, beautiful Green Wednesday have been tremendous. And now we have the first crypto president 5 days away from office, and the tailwinds are blowing fiercely behind him.
I love that.
The office.
Welcome to office. I love that. We're 5 days away. This fucking crypto ball in 2 days in DC. Dude, come on. Like, motherfuckers are bullish, dude. Barrett, you know what I mean? That's so funny. He called it Black Monday. I love that. Black Monday is crazy work, dude. I love that. All right, today on the show, let's talk macro. Obviously, with some macro stuff to talk about today. Mando will cover that. Let you guys know what we're about to celebrate $100,000 Bitcoin, hopefully today again. We got the market pumping. Let's talk meme coins. Let's talk all that good stuff. AI as usual. Blah, 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 blah. We'll go through Tyler's top 1,000. I'm calling it a top 1,000 today because, you know, probably has a lot to talk about. And then we have a partner coming on the show today. So today's show partner will be T-Rise, which is, you know, all in like RWA, DeFAI, and actually like pretty big like real estate stuff on the blockchain, which I'm kind of curious to hear more about because obviously like that's, you know, aside from all the AI stuff, like that's actually one of the future applications of blockchain technology is how you can, you know, do all this good stuff. Really excited for that. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Galaxis. Galaxis is a Web3 platform empowering creators and brands to build unstoppable communities with full ownership and independence trusted by icons like Donald Trump, Steve Aoki, Mike Tyson, and the NBA, shaping together the future of engagement. Also, Fairside Network. Every day we see people's wallets get drained. Fairside is about to launch a fair alternative to crypto insurance for scams. Check out Fairside Network on X. If you get drained, you won't get raped. Mando. Show me what you got.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So we did have a bit of a macro couple of days. This started with PPI yesterday. Mike, is it better now? This started with PPI yesterday, which came in below expectations. And then similarly, CPI came in very slightly below expectations again today. Remember, we've been living in a world where there's been a lot of fear about interest rates remaining high, a lot of fear that inflation was going to stay high. This looks more manageable. Core CPI below 3% still. Definitely doesn't look as bad as people were worried about. We start to see rate cuts be priced in again, the first one being in July. So, yeah, we're not completely out of the woods with this sort of inflation fear. Obviously, the 10-year has gone up a lot over this period, but I think maybe it got ahead of itself. And at least versus current expectations, who knows when Trump comes in. But that was enough for everyone in crypto to say, hey, we can gamble for the rest of the month. So as soon as that figure came out, I think in particular the movers were the AI agents again, right? Like this sector has become it's like lever trading. Like if you got liquidated on Monday, pretty much most coins have done a 2x since then. So pretty crazy move kind of across the board. The winners today appear to be ARC, AIXPT again hit an all-time high. A few of the virtuals agents, we'll get into why they look like they're going to start buying back some of the coins. Graphane 530. I mean, these coins have all had a big move. Some of these candles are pretty crazy. So that was the big rebound. Bitcoin looks like it's heading back to 100K as we speak. It's at 99.3 right now. XRP weirdly had been leading and has been leading for a while this rally. That is getting close to ETH's market cap. So who knows? But yeah, Solana's just shy of 200. XRP, I would say, is leading the majors, so to speak. But very good day. This plus yesterday is kind of what the big deal was. So like if it was just been one of them, then maybe, or it'd been like CPI came in slightly above expectations, I think the market would have really sold off today. But they both came in below expectations, and this gives us a breathing room, I think, until because we just had jobs, right? And we've just had CPI, so we get PCE inflation, but broadly, those are the two big ones in terms of like macro data for this month. So we've probably got 2 or 3 more weeks of gambling.
2 or 3 more weeks gambling? What do you mean?
At least until the next data point, you know, and then people.
Clear skies.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like,
OMC at the end of the month, but they're all data driven, so it would be surprising for them to come in more hawkish than they were in December, unless of course something changes. But based on these prints, right? That would be a surprise.
do you want to know what Max Payne would be here? We're gonna do this, then 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 we're gonna do this.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you
I'm
right now.
as well. I hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if we touched like 110K here and we just said, "Hey, let's go, baby."
We said it yesterday. On the days where it feels euphoric, I think you got to temper yourself. And on the days it feels terrible, you've also got to. So this feels like a euphoric day, right? Like you're seeing
that's a great day. Yeah,
you've seen 100% candles from Monday on AI coins here. I would be wary buying anything today. Literally any coin. Be wary. No, I mean it, dude. You're the prime example of. You're actually the person who I'm speaking to on a day like today.
What do you mean? I'm not buying anything.
You're the sort of person that if you had some money to spend, you'd be like, I'm buying it all. This looks like a good candle. Like it's up 50%. It's gonna go up another 50%. Like
not anymore. Definitely not anymore.
Can I give the bull case? So I Mando, as always, very level-headed, and he's right much more frequently than I am. We do have Bob Lucas saying that he thinks that stocks, that the bottom is in, and that stocks are going to start a new cycle and grind up from here. So if we have the stock market starting to move back up, Trump coming into office, I think we probably need some kind of Bitcoin related announcement to really break out. I don't know that the executive orders that we have, they're good. They're positive. I think that's enough for us to trade back in the channel. I don't think we're going to make new lows. But to break out of 108, maybe we need, a strategic reserve comment of some kind. But I mean, there are options on the table, right? There are scenarios.
I think
where we move up.
I think you don't even need that strategic reserve because that's going to take a while. Like I've said it. I think I was talking to these about this. All he has to do is free Ross. Literally, like to me, like that executive order will show that he tends on like being true to his word about crypto. You know what I mean? Like I think just something as small. It's not small, right? That's how I mean it, but like smaller like that, right? Over like even what was the other one? I think Jennings was talking about something else. Tyler, was it like it could be the strategic reserve, but not that it would be that the government would decide not to sell the Bitcoin. So like an executive order on like not selling that Bitcoin, Tyler. Like
Right.
I feel like that could be enough, right?
I think anything. I'm not even saying that they need to like slam the table. They're going to start buying.
Right, yeah.
But even any lip service to it, I think is probably enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe we range for the next 9 months. I mean that.
Yeah. Shit. Anyways, market looks good. Mando, is XRP gonna flip Ethereum this cycle?
It feels like that's not out of the question. Definitely something for Myriad markets.
We should do a
uh,
market on that.
Yes.
We need a market on that.
Yeah, like I feel like that's one that may happen.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So Farokh, on that, like I'm in a few trading groups, and I was involved in like a 20-minute discussion yesterday with folks who were saying like, what outperforms for the rest of the cycle, XRP or Solana? And I think folks are like, I think if you would ask that question 3 months ago, like it's 100% Solana, right? But now like the consensus was pretty split. And the XRP bull case is it's American made. Trump's kind of already alluded to potentially tax-free crypto for American crypto companies, potential ETFs.
What does that mean? What do you mean? But I'm still so confused by what that even means. Tax-free crypto for America. Like,
Yeah, I thought that was a joke.
that's just a joke, dude. I wouldn't believe that they're going to get tax-free crypto for American crypto.
Dude, that is literally a joke that
taking over Greenland was a joke 3 months ago, or renaming
what does it mean? So like XRP would not have capital gains?
That's how I interpret it. Yeah,
just XRP.
I don't know. I can't list off all the other American-backed crypto tokens. We'll see. We'll see. But that's a part of the narrative, right? You've got.
Is it just a narrative that Base Carbon just made up, or is it a narrative that actually is?
Which one of your DJs in your group chat? Which one of the DJs in your trading group chat started that rumor? Like, I want to know which one of them was it.
He said this. He's talked about maybe like looking at American crypto. He wants crypto in America. He wants crypto to win in America.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to do it. But anyways, it's a narrative. You got JP Morgan talking about how an XRP ETF is going to bring in 3 to 6 billion.
Wait, are you an XRP bull? Like, have you
seen the bull case for XRP right now? I don't have any. We've got their CEO, Garland House, taking pictures with Trump. He's clearly meeting with him.
He gave like millions of dollars to Kamala Harris.
No, that was the chairman.
Okay. Never mind. I take that back. Honestly, XRP NFTs. I tweeted that yesterday. Missed off. I should have done it today. And by the way, I'm laughing, but like, there's probably money to be made in the XRP trenches. Dead serious.
Yeah.
Like where there's volume, there's money, dude. Like the XRP trenches right now are thriving, dude. Like there's money in there, for sure. I just like, again, we're comparing a coin to Solana again. Tron is gonna kill Solana. BSC is gonna kill Solana. Hyperliquid's gonna kill Solana. XRP is gonna kill Solana. We're doing it again. Not we, but you, the timeline. You know, just saying. It'd be funny if
it does shock me. It does shock me that Solana's not higher. Like genuinely, every day I look at it and just like
because Pump Fund keeps selling, bro. Because Pump Fund, you know, is selling Solana. That's our Ethereum foundation.
Imagine if Alan went the virtuals route and then just started taking Pump Fund revenue and buying and burning the Pump Fund meme coins.
I want to get to that because that's one of your topics. So I want to get to that. Mando, did you have anything else to touch on the market? I mean, I know we're up only right now, which is great. Is there anything on the macros and stuff you want to talk on? Tyler, I know what you're about to get into. It's a combo.
No, it's a good point that what Tyler mentions. Like, if stocks had not been having a good period, or at least
lost him.
Just kidding. That was good, right? That was good, right, chat? That was good, right? That was good. Oh my god, I was like statue.
Have you got me or no?
We got it.
Oh,
Yeah, the
oh,
no,
sorry.
just that you. This is definitely going to be a day to work out if macro breaks its downward trend.
Yeah.
Stocks, particularly what's happened weirdly has been like tech stocks have been weak, versus the rest of the S&P, for example, which has a broader base of stocks. So that'll be something that people have to, if that continues, right? Like, it's been something that a lot of people have been talking about. Like, we're going to maybe see this year that tech stocks cool down and that the rest of the economy heats up. That's kind of the hope.
Yeah.
Because right now, those top 7 stocks make up like the vast majority of the stock market. I don't know if it's going to happen. It feels like AI is still this like crazy trade that's mainly going to those top 7 companies, but we've definitely seen a bit of that over the last few weeks. And you have a lot of like macro strategists being like, "Oh, this is going to be the trend for 2025. Yeah. Buy growth stocks or buy value stocks." That sort of stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll see where this takes us. Tyler, I know you have a lot of topics to discuss here, so let's get to that.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO hour calls the kid can.
Top story. CPI comes in slightly under expectations. Crypto majors pumping in the wake. XRP leading the way. It is the top mover of all of the majors. We had a JP Morgan report say that XRP and Solana ETFs could pull in billions in cash from investors. We saw Maker approve another $1.1 billion fund allocation into Athena USDE. Sigma Capital launching a $100 million Web3 venture fund in the UAE focused on DeFi, blockchain infra, RWAs, and more. In token airdrop and protocol news, Bubble Maps is launching its token, part of a broader investigation platform, Intel Desk, that's coming this quarter. Barricade, up to $1.6 billion in TVL, thanks to its liquidity protocol, Boyco. That's enough to crack the top 10. Jupiter teased a Jupe Rally event that is happening today. They are going to share some distribution updates along with an allocation checker. So you'll be able to see if you're getting the airdrop. Forgotten Runiverse launched its Crash the Runiverse game. And then Abstract announced a new partnership with Stargate Finance for cross-chain transfers in AI and crypto, folks. This is arguably the biggest story of the day. Over $2 billion in market cap added to the AI sector since the CPI print. Most leaders up 10 to 20% or more on the day. As Mando mentioned, several of the Virtuals tokens are running on the back of a new major announcement this morning. Virtuals, a new buyback program where they are going to use post-bond revenue, about $40 million accumulated to date, to buy and burn tokens of their top agents. So we'll dig into that. We have AIXBT reclaiming top spot in mindshare and also $750 million in market cap for the number 1 AI agent. Binance added Grift and AI Monica to its roadmap. Franklin Templeton is now exploring the intersection of crypto and AI. They talked about it in their latest white paper. We have a new hot debut. This Mates token came out of nowhere. I didn't have it on my radar. 5X from pre-sale, $190 million in market cap. That is a new
That's
AI.
the Webiverse team.
Oh, it is?
That's the Webiverse team, guys.
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm sick. I'm so sick. Not today. Not today.
We'll be that one aside for now.
Not today.
We also saw DTR XBT debut and run to 30 million. AI16Z debuted a new operating system, Eliza OS. That is the operating system for AI agents. ARC announced integration with Abstract along with several other new partnerships. And man, ARC, massive winners, up to 450 million, basically a new all-time high. Though not all winners, Pippin did fall about 40% after an underwhelming demo yesterday. So at some point, the tech has to actually be there.
Yeah.
And memes and NFTs, meme coin majors up about 2 to 5%. The surprise yesterday was Coinbase adding Toshi to its roadmap. Toshi, just a $50 million market cap token, but it jumped about 150% on the news. In NFTs are mixed, led by Punks and Doodles. Punks up 12%, over 40 ETH after rumors, potential sale of their IP. Those are circulating and getting louder. And the NBA Top Shot back in the news. They are auctioning 8 moments with Sotheby's as a part of a larger NBA themed auction that goes through January 21st. So shout out to Top Shot.
I saw that. I thought that was kind of cool. Am I the only one? I don't know. But anyways,
Top Shot moments.
right? I don't like it takes me back. Like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Like, if you believe in like the future of like NFTs and technology and like blockchain and like artifacts on like, and I hate to use that example, but like, for example, like I have a friend that lost like 24 Warhols in the LA fires. A good friend of mine. I have another friend that lost like $30 million worth of like Pokemon cards, like dead serious, like really good friend of mine. Literally $30 million worth of collectibles in the fires. Super sad. But like, if you're bullish on the future of collectibles with on-chain, digital and stuff, like the Top Shot thing is kind of like, I don't know. Just my 2 cents here. But let's go back.
Was that
Right.
Buster?
Yeah, so Buster's so his kind of mentor, Jeremy Padawer, was one of like the largest Pokemon collectors on Earth, like in the planet. And basically he had like everything you can dream of as a child, every card, NBA, MLB, Pokemon, everything you can imagine exists. Even some cards are like one of ones were all at his house. And then the stuff that he had at the bank, the fucking bank burnt down. So it's like the whole, bro, super sad. He lost everything. Thankfully, he was safe. Shout out to Jeremy and everything. But it's like everything's gone. Like Charizard, like Japanese holo 1 of 1 fucking whatever the fuck, like the craziest things, like rookie LeBron James, Michael Jordan on one card. Like he had like the most, like he actually had a Beeple physical as well, like a little thing. Funny enough. But anyways, like things like that makes you really think. Like Ron Rivlin, another friend of mine that I met through Clubhouse, one of the largest Warhol collectors on the planet. I just read an article about him yesterday that he lost 12 or 24 Warhols. So he went back, saved his family, went back, grabbed 3 Warhols, ran out of the crib, and then the crib burnt down. Like it's stuff like that's super sad, right? But like it's just stuff like that that makes you think like, oh wait, like is the future of like the collectibles like actually, it makes a little more sense, right? Anyways, not trying to like pump like NFTs and blockchains in the future like on the back of like a catastrophe, but just makes you think about the Top Shot, Sotheby's moments like that, like differently. Anyways, Tyler, I feel like we have to start with CryptoPunks today. I feel like we got it. Like that was the talk of town yesterday. Take us through what happened yesterday.
I mean, it looks like Wally.swoosh kind of broke the rumor because it's not news, but the rumor mill is that Yuga, who is the current owner of the Punks IP, along with a bag of like 400 and 420 Punks, is potentially going to sell them, or at least if there is an interested buyer. Folks at least read enough into it that there was a run on the CryptoPunk floor. So there was about 20 or so Punk sales. Floor quickly jumped to about 41 ETH. I think it's pulled back a touch right around 40 ETH here this morning. But once again, this has ignited the discussion of is Yuga a good owner or steward for Punks, and or part B, is a new owner bullish? And of course, the answer to that question is, well, it depends who it is. I mean, you're a Punk owner, I'm not. So I feel like my opinion matters a little bit less. Curious for your thoughts. I mean, to me, it makes sense that Yuga would sell. And I believe this. I believe that they may be shopping them around just because they've been cleaning shop a little bit, kind of moving off pieces that aren't part of their core business. And I could see that it's reasonable for them to just, maybe this is a headache that they don't want to deal with anymore.
Yeah. I mean, respectively, if you have a PFP under 100K, your opinion doesn't matter to start with. But obviously just kidding. But I disagree on the whole thing, like with everyone on the timeline. I, for one, think that Yuga is actually a really good steward of the CryptoPunks. And I know this is a hot take in this market. I thought G Money had a similar take, and I think from him is maybe he has a bigger impact. Look, to some punks, I'm still just a 2021 dude that just came into the space, right? But like, I think that they've been doing a good job. I posted my interview today with the Punks. I'll pin it to the top with Matt Hall. I got to interview him. I love the synergy he has with Natalie Stone. Chat to her as well, by the way. I love the book. I have it right here. It's incredible. I love that they did. I love the collaborations happening outside. I love that they got in the San Pompidou, the ICMI. I mean, like, they care. I know for a fact with my many conversations with Yuga Labs that the founders care about CryptoPunks. Now, the truth is, Tyler, there's some truth and some like wrong information in that thread, right? And I even, you saw me, I quote tweeted Whale, right? It's true that a lot of people have been bidding Punks. I heard of $35 million bids back in September when I was in Korea. Those bids were real because I know from another party they also put in or apparently, allegedly put in a $35 million bid. That was before Punks flew. Remember, the Punks just like went up 2x or whatever. So at this stage, the 400 Punks Yuga Labs owns are what? 75, 80 mil, let's say. I was kind of talking with Luca about it yesterday, just for fun. I was like, how much do you think punks are worth actually right now with the IP? He was saying it might be like 100 mil, right? So let's call the punks 100 mil. They probably have a lot of offers on the table. It's probably not a stupid idea to sell them for Yuga Labs because it's a lot of runway with $100 million. And I'm assuming they have a big burn. It's a big company, right? With big ambitions and endeavors. But I don't think they're selling. Like, I think Garga's tweet was very, you know, I think Garga made it very clear yesterday, guys. I think this is all like just speculation. I think Whale got wind of the bids and of some serious offers. And I know for a fact that there has been maybe some more serious offers now. But I don't think he's selling, man. And for me, it's these two sentences. He says, whoever owns punks must have an iron stomach and be willing to basically lock the IP up and throw away the key.
So I interpret it a little differently. If you scroll up to his message, not going to take a deal for money if it feels like it hurts the legacy of this asset.
So it's like leaving the door. That's how you're reading it?
So I agree. They're not going to sell it to who they perceive would be a bad owner or a bad steward. But if the right group comes, I think this leaves the door open that yes, they would sell it. But probably not anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see that. I mean, Mando, what do you think? Should Yuga Labs be selling CryptoPunks? And if so, how much do you think they'd be getting for it?
I think it probably just, because no one wants to do anything with the IP, so it probably just trades at the value of the CryptoPunks themselves, right? That they have in the treasury, maybe plus a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think they should sell it.
You think they should?
I don't think it's a cool thing.
Huh. Yeah, it's definitely not the core.
Yeah,
focus.
like, I mean, it's difficult to say because I think that's a long-term valuable asset, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? Like,
yeah,
maybe some like larger holders want to come in and buy it. Have you just seen this AI16Z thing?
Hold on, what's going on now?
Heard some rumors.
Is it another crash out?
They just announced an advanced humanoid robot.
Okay, that was the rumor I heard.
Hold on, what is going on here?
They're building. People said it's all sham.
Yeah. So on the CryptoPunks, I think there's not much more to cover. Check out my interview with the co-founder of the CryptoPunks. Let me pin it here. It's pinned to my profile. Make sure you share, retweet, give it some love. By the way, there's 1,600 people live on our Twitter Spaces. Did we do something?
Welcome.
There's 1,600 people listening live on Twitter Spaces. 1,600. Well, to the 1,600 people, maybe it's because of our guests. I see you guys, Madani, Eduardo, in the studio. Just give me another 7-10 minutes. We'll bring you guys up. Can't wait to talk about what T-Rise is building. Heard you guys fellow Montrealers too. But whatever we did, just so you know, we're doing a loot box spin at the end, and you may win a punk. Speaking of punks, on the show. So make sure you go to rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot.xyz. The code today is punks, PUNKS. And make sure you sign up, Myriad.markets. Okay. This is going to be your favorite prediction market moving forward. Let me tell you that. Anyways, back to AI and these topics of the day. I want to talk about the virtual stuff, but what's going on with AI16Z? Is this like breaking news or something?
It seems to be breaking news. I don't know. Like, ARK is also full sending right now.
Oh my god!
Just pull up the board. For
Holy shit!
I don't know what ARK just announced. ARK has had its first token handshake today, I think, for one of its projects. So maybe it's bouncing around that. Wait, they had to pay in ARK.
The board is green, boys. The board is green.
These numbers.
I mean, that AI16Z thing is the thing that's. I mean, if they get into fucking robots, dude,
Wait, what? Where is it? Where did you see that?
AI16Z news. The account, yeah. Go down. I mean, it's clearly just a lot thing at the moment, but
pre-sale for advanced humanoid robot.
Oh my god,
$420,000.
Is it bad that
you can buy like a dozen, dude. You buying a robot?
I'm not gonna lie, that's the sort of thing that could triple a token.
Yes. Here's the thing about AI16Z. AI16Z. That was always a part of the bull case. And people kept tying it to Shaw, one single person. This is an army of contributors. It's like this could be a pocket of 5 devs working on this sub project.
Oh,
And another 5 are driving
this.
forward other aspects of the business. Like this is
We wrote about this 20 minutes ago.
okay. So yeah, the good folks must have gotten the inside scoop on this too.
AI agent Eliza OS is getting a robot body, but it's not for sex. Oh yeah, it's true. 'Cause the other day someone paid to put a vagina on Eliza or something. Remember? I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding. You guys can Google it. Popular AI agent Eliza OS is getting a robot body, but the creators of the robot emphasize it is not to be used for sex. Just for you DJs out there. Just for you. See, it's not the quit making this up, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna read the sentence again, okay? Popular agent Eliza OS is getting a robot body, but the creators of the robot emphasize it not to be used for sex. Instead, it's designed to be a humanoid AI companion that builds deep connections with humans by exhibiting emotional intelligence, empathy, and through performing tasks.
Can you imagine if a crypto native brand beats the major AI players to consumer humanoid robot companions?
I thought you were gonna say, could you imagine fucking a robot? But
What are we? Yeah, I don't really know what this is. Like,
what it's going, Eliza Wakes Up is designed as the next generation humanoid AI companion. Ava, head of projects for Eliza Wakes Up, told Decrypt. Oh wait, Decrypt got the sick.
It's a house manager. Man, this is a house manager. It's going to help you do your dishes, do your laundry.
I love that.
You can ask it what the price of Tesla stock is.
Eliza offers Eliza offers lifelike emotional intelligence, dynamic physical abilities, and task execution that ranges from personal scheduling to handling complex operations like blockchain transactions. Nice. The creators of Humanoid, I mean, so 420K, that's it. That's only how much soul is that? It's only, you know, it's only 2,100 soul.
Yeah.
You know, it's only 2 BTC, you know? It's only 225 ETH. Are you guys biting? I mean, you're like the AI guy. I mean, surely you're buying a robot to take care of the kids.
I can't have a robot around my children. You never know when these things are gonna turn to evil.
Imagine it just like snaps your fucking kids. Like,
it looks too big. I mean, honestly, like the size of a robot actually is a very important factor, I think.
Interesting. Okay. Mando, are you buying a robot?
I mean, not for 420 grand. That does change it.
But this feels like the computer, like early on, right? It's a thing that's going to go lower and lower in pricing as tech advances, right? Like one day we're all going to buy robots for like 20 G's.
Yeah, maybe.
Isn't a Tesla robot 30 grand? That's the question someone's asking.
It's probably not as good.
The Tesla robot's way cheaper than this. I didn't realize it was 420 grand. That's quite a big deal.
Someone said, imagine it crashes out like Shaw. Someone else said, imagine it gets mad because you're holding fart coin and not Eliza and throws your kid out the window. You guys are like dark, dude.
Yeah, dark.
Okay.
I know we our guest. Can we talk the virtual stuff real quick? Maybe we go deeper tomorrow.
Let's talk about that. Then we'll keep the rest for tomorrow. Talk to us about the virtuals news.
Because this is a big deal. So our two AI leaders both had major announcements. So Virtuals is going to do a buyback and burn of their respective agent tokens across a 30-day TWAP. They're going to use 13 million virtual tokens, which right now is worth about $45 to $50 million. They've got a Dune dashboard where you can see the exact amounts they're going to do. And I've seen some mixed reactions out there to what this is, like what this means, perhaps why they would do it. Because like on the surface, to me, this is them effectively taking away $45 million of their revenue and using it to pump downstream tokens, which surface made. So like part of the reason Virtuals got valued so high was because of its revenue. But I think the bull case is now the agents on their platform will be more valuable. They have higher incentives for new builders to launch tokens, to launch agents on their platform. So the value of the platform perhaps increases because of that. And they can effectively generate cash in other ways, perhaps via a raise of some kind. So it's a bet. It certainly is a bit of a gamble. But I mean, Token's up 25%. Market seems to like it.
Okay, market. I see nothing. I kind of saw you and Ovi chit chat about it early on. I just didn't have time to really look into it. My first read is like, isn't this bullish? Like, if they're gonna respend the money within their ecosystem, like the 40 million, if it fully really goes,
the tokens bearish for virtual. It was my knee jerk.
Got it.
Now it seems bullish.
But is it a flywheel and bullish for virtual down the line? If it just keeps going back up to virtuals and then they keep spending it, you'd have to. But this is only in the up market, right? In the down market, of course, something different. But in up market, interesting. Okay,
and because this is crypto and it's not solely valued based on their revenue. So like if their token valuation was based solely on their revenue, then this would have to be objectively bearish.
Okay. This is actually bullish for Rect, so I'll take it because it's bullish for the agents on the right. Am I wrong to read it? That it's bullish for the agents on the virtuals because the money kind of flows back to them. Right?
Wow, ARK is full sending here, guys.
Rect doesn't qualify though, I don't think, because it's not one of the native. There's like 2 tiers of tokens on virtuals.
Yeah.
One is where
I see. Okay. Just give it a shot,
Just quick qualifier.
No, you got to fact check. It's good. Listen, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. You're fighting me. It's okay. I'm just kidding. What's up with ARK? Just quickly. What's up with ARK? Whoa. Wow. Okay. What a bounce.
I actually don't know what's up with ARK. I know today they were going live with like their first application.
Wow.
Their first thing is where you have to pay using ARK to like use some of the features. But I'm still unsure which project it is yet. But like they're definitely doing something today.
Well, there was also the abstract announcement. Like there's a bunch of little things, right, going on with ARK, it seems. I saw Saigar tweet about it, how there's going to be working with abstract. So it's pretty cool with abstract. You have Eliza OS and ARK now. It seems to.
I think they're about to announce the first project, which is going to be part of this. So how Eliza has done it is a bit like free for all. Like it's a repo, anyone uses it, and like they'll do partnerships. They are doing partnerships with like maybe the bigger people, like more integrated partnerships. ARK did it a slightly different route. Number one, it's on Rust, which kind of means a slightly different. They talk about it from a slightly different caliber of projects which might look to integrate, more complex, let's say. But also, they have done almost like a. They've done like a process where you have to apply, you get vetted, and then they're doing a series of like more high profile launches, let's say. And the first of those is going to be today. So let's see. And these are like handshake as in they're going to be integrating ARK into whatever they're doing. So maybe it's ahead of that. Maybe it's already been announced, but this is just a smaller version of AI16Z, right? Like at this stage. So maybe it can keep running. Like there's less FUD around ARK than there is around AI16Z, that's for certain.
Okay. So this is good. I guess we'll see where this takes us. All right. We'll keep the rest of the topics for tomorrow.
Do you still keep your ARK?
I have some.
Do you still have your ARK?
Pardon?
I said, do you still have your ARK?
Yes, I have some. Not all. No, sadly, no. I'd be up like a lot right now. I rotated to this. Bro, you're out here sending me rugs, and then you're cooking the Bitcoins. I don't get it.
You asked me in the chat the other day, should you own ARK? And I said yes. What did you do? How did you fumble it from now until then? You sold it all, haven't you? I can tell. I can just tell your tone.
Dude, here's what's going on. Here's why I need new friends. And if you guys want to apply to be my friend, just Google me and send me a message.
God, brother.
So Mando and all the other boys are literally sending us coins daily that go down like 300%. And in the meantime, they're all in the big trades, though. All in the big trades. So everyone's in the big trade, but they're sending fucking coins that go to zero.
Oh man!
Everyone's got the big coins, right? right?
What did
Go.
you do?
Just like Goat. You know, Goat 2.0. This is what's going on in the trenches.
Go 2.0? Brother, I gave you Arc on a plate and we spoke about it 2 days
No,
ago.
you did
What
not
happened?
you did not
What's-
give. Actually, you did not give Arc at all. The only coin you gave us was Goat.
Don't
You did not give
you
us
even
Arc.
start. Don't you even start,
You-
man.
The person
I
that
give you
gave
Arc the
you didn't give us
earliest.
Arc. Arc was no. Come on.
I'm checking our chat. Arc
That
is
was-
me, dude.
Was Arc you? Was it?
Yes.
There was Harold, Toby, Tyler.
Arc is me.
Is it? Was
I'm
it
just
Tyler?
Going back to my.
What's
I'm going
Tyler?
back to the original mention of this
I have a
goddamn
terrible
coin.
backstory. I was in very early, but then sold, and then
I think OSF gave us the AI trade. I think OSF was the earliest to AI. All right, let's go to our guest today. Let's go to today's show, guys. While Mando finds me the chats, with Sig. I'm telling Sobi on Hive. That's what I'm doing. But that's my next play. We'll see if it works out. But I'm happy with Farcoin, dude. I have a lot of Farcoin, guys. Like a lot. I bought more on the dip, so I have a lot. My goal is to be a top 20 Farcoin holder. Hopefully I can achieve that. All right, let's get Madani, let's get Eduardo on the show. Hold on. What happened? Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, Farokh? Nice to be there.
Yeah, hello, all you beautiful people. It's a pleasure to be here.
GM, good to meet you guys. It's today is just crazy, guys. It's funny on markets like this. It's like
good
this.
to be there.
Yeah, you guys dabbling in the AI trade or what?
I'm not much of a trader myself. I just buy and hold stuff for the long term. But I see all the FOMO that I feel.
We're all in TRIs, in the Rise token, all in.
I love that. So let's talk about what you guys are doing, right? Let's get a little intro, maybe like, both of you guys, like, like your backgrounds, like what T-Rise is.
Yeah, thanks, Farokh. Thanks. So, Madani, I'm co-founder and CEO of T-Rise. We started like 2 years and a half, almost 3 years ago. I came from an institutional background, so I've been a trader at CDP Capital for 13 years. And, here we are building the next big thing, tokenization.
Yeah, I love that. So what's the principle behind T-Rise? Like, give me some more information. Like, I know you guys, deal with RWAs, and I think obviously it's one of the big narratives, the cycle, and with everything you guys are doing. So what exactly is T-Rise?
Yeah, well, T-Rise is a platform. So, it's to tokenize real world assets. And we started with real estate. So basically we built the platform, we deployed it, and now we have a lot of traction. So one of the questions that we got, very often is, how come you guys have so much traction lately, compared to other folks there? And so we have $2 billion signed MOUs, and that was in last August. Today, the number is much bigger. And, is that we built the platform around the asset class, around the complexities of the structure of the deals. And the tokenization is the technology that we're going to use. If I ask you a question, Farokh, what's the number one problem in G20 countries today?
No.
The single number one problem is the shortage of residential units. So basically, just to give you an idea, in G20 countries, you have, so basically the need is to build 92,000 residential units every single day, including the weekend,
Yeah.
for the next 5 years until 2030 to meet the demand. So this is like what has to be built. And actually the number is 42,000. So we are 50,000 residential units short every single day for the next 5 years, basically. And what we're doing, so we announced the 300 million deal that we announced a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
This is to build 960 units. And we are putting on the tape 87 units. We're announcing that in 2 weeks. So basically, that will be available for investors. So imagine there is 50,000 units that are missing every single day for the next 5 years. And this is 300 million is only 960 units. So basically, we saw the huge opportunity. And, if we think about it, do you think the construction business, you can make a profit? You think the banks, the institutional investors, the fund, the REITs, the construction, do you think they make profit? Of course. So what we are doing is we want to redistribute a bit of this profit, from the few to the many. Basically, we opening this kind of deals to a broader investors anywhere in the world, and they can tap into new construction of residential units. And while doing so we taking a bit from the banks, of the profit that banks make, and we give it back to the investors, to the many, and also to the asset owners, because they're making a bit more, every time, because we have like a big in G20 countries, it's always like the population is older, the constructor, that's been working for 34 years, they're retiring. So basically the banks, they don't want to take any risk. So they ask, higher capital, more experience. So this sector is one of the biggest sector that exists.
Of course.
And it's one of the biggest problem that is in G20 countries. And we solving that concretely. And this is why we have so much traction right now, because we connected, with the distribution, compliant distribution. We build the platform in a very compliant and institutional way. It's very easy to tokenize on it. While you can really take complex deals as a new construction, when you have a lot of legal, a lot of engineering, and you have like bridge loans, and you have all this complex structure that we are really making much easier.
I love that. So what's the difference between you guys and like the other like RWA platforms that are similar to this?
Yeah, so the difference, because they focus on the technology itself. We focused on the asset class first, and then we took all the best technologies that's available today, because we know that the technology evolves very quickly. There is new project, new infrastructure are opening, new markets. So basically, we built around the asset class. We understood how the asset class works, how we can structure the deal, how we can make it really happen. And then we build the technology around it, and we connect with the existing infrastructure. So we didn't say, okay, everything is on chain, everything is decentralized. It won't work. You have to have a transition between, now and then. So this is how we build the infrastructure. And there is a big component that we are adding that the other doesn't have, is the RISE token, basically used for governance. And basically the token holder could build entire cities, because they will vote, they will decide, the direction of the platform, the direction of the asset class that we want to add, that we want to tokenize. So this is like 30% of all the supply is for governance. And actually, this is also why we didn't take any VC money, yet, because we didn't want to, and we didn't need them. So basically, we really wanted to be decentralized in a way it's accessible for the many, right?
Yeah, it's that's interesting. So that I always like have been kind of looking into like wondering like how people can figure out like what to tokenize like real estate and everything. Looks like you guys got a pretty big deal to tokenize. What is it, like 900 units, something like that?
950, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. And so
it's only the beginning. It's only like
It's only one asset class, one project. Yeah, there's other stuff even more exciting. Like imagine investing directly into, I don't know, a movie or your sports team. It's different than just being able to buy a T-shirt or a jersey from your favorite sport team, or go to the game to support them. We're talking about people would be able to directly invest into the team and benefit from the success of the team directly. It's completely
Yeah.
new. Or your favorite artist, a musician or a movie producer.
I love that. I love that. So like how do you guys, so I know I told you guys, asked you guys like, about if you guys are dabbling into the whole AI trade lately. Obviously you guys are into RWA and all this good stuff. So is T-Rise any AI you bring to the platform? Because on your website, you talk about it. I was just sharing the website on the screen for those of you who want to watch us on video. We're always on video every morning, but what's are you guys bringing AI to the platform? Like, is there anything?
I'll let Eduardo talk about AI. It's so exciting. This is federated learning. This is really nice. But maybe I can say we could bring like one Elisa to every household. This could be done.
That could be fun.
That could be fun, right?
So I just want to introduce myself. I didn't do that yet. I'm Eduardo from the future, present right here, right now. it's I think it's fun, but it's not really a joke. Like, I really think we are in the future. We're living it because of all the technology that surrounds us. And I have to say this: I'm the tech visionary behind T-Rise. So I need to breathe technology. And just a short note at the end of our participation, I want to give a password for the viewers. So, because T-Rise is not only the platform, that's the centralized part of the project. There is the decentralized part of the project, which is RiseNet. And part of RiseNet is a community. And we have an airdrop campaign. So the people that are watching there, I see in the chat, they are asking for the code. I'm just going to give it at the end. Yeah, so back to AI. We have stuff that is different from the others. Like, our AI initiatives, they're not really about sorry, decentralized infrastructure or stuff to train models. It's completely new. We call it on-chain business intelligence. And picture this. Let's talk in practical terms. Let's say we're talking about real estate here, right? So one construction company might have 10 projects per year, or 100, maybe even 1,000, but I don't think they're going to have 1,000,000. And this is not enough data for them to train a good AI model. AI models, they need data, lots of data.
Yeah.
But if you have 1,000 or 10,000 construction companies and you get them together, you might have enough data, but they don't really want to share that data because, I mean, data is valuable. So this on-chain business intelligence, our decentralized AI innovation, is about, let's keep the data from everyone private, and we train an AI model on each silo, and then we break the silo by combining the models together. So for the experts, and honestly, when I go to conventions or stuff like that, people, they are into AI, they don't really know about this. This is so new. It's called federated learning, and it's
Yeah.
been developed at the T-Rise labs. We have about 20 PhDs and master researchers in there, led by Professor Kaiwen Zhang, which is like he's an expert in decentralized technology for many, many years. So this is being developed in there in collaboration with T-Rise. We have access to lots of infrastructure in there, and all these researchers. And this is what it allows. Like, multiple parties keep their data private, they combine it, and this model can benefit everyone. Like,
Yeah.
competitors working together, and they can monetize their data without releasing their data. Investors in the platform can have access to critical information that they wouldn't have otherwise. So this is what we're doing. It's the tip of the iceberg from when it comes to AI.
That's really cool. Okay, so there's a lot of, I mean, I think AI obviously like it's gonna have applications to like every business, right, in the future. So I think it's good to ask like how you guys plan on utilizing it. And then I guess like you guys have a token, right? Rise token, that you've mentioned before, like as you came on the show. So how is the community engaged to drive adoption? Like, how are you guys gonna drive adoption? Like, why do you have a token, first of all? And second of all, like, how do you plan on like driving adoption and like sustaining that long-term value for the coin?
There's few ways, Farokh. So basically, we accepting the Rise token on the platform. So basically, to tokenize a project, the asset owner of the fund could, pay pay with the Rise token for the technology services, and also for the AI, the component, which is the federated learning. Eduardo just spoke about it. And for the AI component, just to give you like an example, is like, Equifax, different banks, all competitors work against each other, but they all like have like centralized Equifax that is like, they give data to Equifax, so Equifax could, track
Yeah, I know
the,
Equifax. Yeah.
the credit score. So basically, it's the same. The federated learning is the same concept, but without a centralized body. So basically, everybody's can share, can train the models, but without sharing any private information to a centralized, entity. So basically, so the token will be used to give access to this federated learning component as well. And we have governance. So basically, the token holder will have a vote to which project they would like to, allocate funds or priority.
Okay. Okay, I see. And so what are you most excited about for your future here? Like, last question, close this off. I know you guys like obviously have a lot of stuff going on. Notice that you guys are from Montreal. I saw the ETS, the ETS, the
Are you also
ETS.
from Montreal?
Yeah, I was born here, born in Montreal, born in Paris, but I've lived in Montreal 20 years. So it's pretty cool. Actually, I grew up next to the ETS. Obviously not there now, but I actually grew up before that school was like a big deal in technologies. I remember
the
back then,
neighborhood
it was like-
changed a lot since you
I
were
mean, the
here.
neighborhood was ghetto as fuck back then.
Now it's not anymore.
Well, no, now it's like fully gentrified. But I remember when I lived in that neighborhood, it was like I got mugged and shit. And like ETS was like a really shitty school back then, and then it became like one of the biggest like technology schools in North America or some shit, or in Canada at least. But that was really cool. But like, what are you guys most excited about for the future?
Well, we're excited about tokenization, and it's opened the doors to so many new projects, new, geographies that we will, because with tokenization as a technology, we can make project better. For example, we have the carbon credit tokens, so we decarbonize the construction as well. We integrate that in the balance sheet of the project, so you actually invest in a decarbonized green project, and there is proof of origin, proof of process. So like we there is no greenwashing possible. Well, this is what we do. We have branding as well, where you can get royalties. In Miami, Dubai, you have a lot of these towers, Porsche, Aston Martin towers. And, when you add like a brand to an asset class like a real estate, you're adding like 20-30% value. So it's like 1 + 1 = 3, right? It's crazy. And we can do that. We can enhance the asset class itself with the tokenization technology. So it opens the door for a lot of opportunities. And ultimately, when we started is really to give access to the many, to quality asset class, quality investment. This is not hype. This is not like some bullshit. It's really like you really can build generational wealth. You can access to really amazing project and be part. And you can also, with the token, you can also participate in the governance. So it's very exciting time. And we see the institutional adoption right now. We see the infrastructure. We part of the Canton network. We have a lot of institutional partnerships. So we really ready to 25. And, with the current US administration, we've been building and integrating with the US since day one, and now I think it's going to pay off because we have access to the biggest market in the world. And, we're very, very excited for what's to come there.
All right, love that. Well, congratulations on everything. Excited for what you guys do next, and hopefully we run into each other in Montreal.
Of course.
I want to say a few words too before we
Yeah.
leave. I also need to give the password for the people that are tuned in.
Oh, there's a
So,
giveaway. We also have a giveaway, so that's perfect. So tell us.
No, but before that, I just want everyone's attention because I'm excited for something a bit different. I'm excited for my grandmother. I think she's gonna be on the blockchain this year. It's serious. It's about adoption. I think that she's going to come on chain not because I'm gonna have to explain to her what's Bitcoin or how it works, or even worse, how to explain Ethereum or all the AI coins. I think she's gonna come on chain because she's gonna buy real world assets. She already does that, but she complains a lot of how hard it is
Yeah.
and how complicated it can be. So yeah, I think it's all about resilience. You know, resilience is the name of the game. This is not really about investing in or betting on some meme coins. It's investing with fundamentals. It's long-term prospects. It's a non-volatile market. And yeah, so for those that are here and want to get a piece of the Rise airdrop, you can join the community, and the password is RWA Rise Up, everything together. So RWA RIZE UP.
I love that. So check it out. What about this giveaway?
What about it? Yeah, there's a giveaway. It's
tell
all there.
me.
It's all there in the Zili in the airdrop campaign.
I love that.
Yeah, all they need to do is just go in there, and you're participating in the giveaway as well.
Love that. Love that. Well, thank you for coming, guys. Appreciate you guys. And
Thank
see you next time.
Don't
Peace
forget
out.
to breathe. Don't forget to laugh. And I hope I talk to you in the future.
I love that. Yeah,
All right,
don't
guys,
forget
thanks
to
for
breathe,
the
don't
feedback.
forget to laugh. Love that. All right. Well, it's time for another giveaway. This time the Robot loot box spins. But dude, NFTs are kind of selling. Like this loot box is. I've had to like fix it 2-3 times during the show already. Like the penguin sold, a lot of red guys sold,
Yeah.
and the rugs fully sold.
We're going full risk on, Farokh.
What?
Everything. We are going full risk on.
Yeah, like
Coins, NFTs. We're buying it all.
like it's actually like it's like the penguins, like they're not cheap NFTs, right? I had to replace both of them. Sorry guys, I'm just like adding NFTs because like the loot box emptied out. Literally.
Rugs are one of my top movers on the day.
Really? Are rugs up? Like are we like cooking? Like I don't
Up 35%.
What the fuck? Really? So let's add some rugs in there. Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, cool. So let's add some Rug Radio Genesis NFTs. And yeah, I know that pipe punk is nice, huh? I saw someone commented they want that pipe punk. Let me add a few rugs in there. So we have 82%. I just need to add. Oh, there's a scarce rug on the floor. You guys have no idea what you're doing, man. That is crazy. That is dirty work. I better fucking spin this. Someone goes and buy this.
Sellers all day.
I FUD the sellers. There you go. All right, let's do this. All right, so Sims, I'll let you share your screen. We're ready. Let's do it. All right. Ooh. Violence. Sorry. Congratulations. Violence. Marcus. There he is. Congratulations, Violent Acoustic, for winning. Engineer, musician, Godless Heaven. What's up, Marcus? What up? I see you right there. Your account. Okay, you're on the stage. That's good. Don't worry. You don't need to speak. A lot of people are at work at this time. Marcus, can you hear me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
I'm
go.
good, man. I'm good.
Well, there's 100% chance of you winning money today.
Hey, I already won, so I'm good.
There you go. You love to see that. All right. Well, it's rugs, wreck guys, penguins, or a punk. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, you win a Rug Radio NFT. Congratulations, Marcus.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hang on to that. Let's get this. All right. Well, Tyler, I'll see you tomorrow morning. With that, everybody, see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 a.m. for another episode from our on Rug Radio. Let's go.